Okay, students, good morning. We were doing lesson 7, Amazing Animals, right? Amazing Animals we were doing. We had done what is habitat. Different types of habitat we had done, right? We covered adaptations, right? What did we cover? Adaptations. We did. There are adaptations in animals on the basis of their body covering. है ना? This we did na? There are adaptations on the basis of body covering. Then there are adaptations on the basis of feeding habits. This you had done. Now there are adaptations on the basis of breathing organs. Right? Animals adapt due to different breathing organs in different habitats. Then there are adaptations on the basis of movement. How do animals move? This part we had covered. We had done shell. We had done fur or wool. We had done scales. We had done feathers. Right? We had covered all these in the previous week. Right? We had covered this. Now students, one topic is left. Before we move on to feeding habits, one topic is left. That is camouflaging. Camouflaging. What is the meaning of camouflaging or camouflage? You know, there are some animals like tigers, zebras. They are able to merge themselves in their surroundings. Right? They can protect themselves from their enemies. How do they protect themselves? They can hide themselves according to the surroundings. Their body color is such like they can hide. Right? You heard of chameleon? Chameleon. Chameleon, it changes its color according to the surroundings. Chameleon, it changes its color according to its surroundings. This property of these animals is known as camouflage. What do we call it? Camouflage. Property is known as camouflage. And the animals are known as camouflaging animals. What do we call such animals? Camouflaging animals. And what is camouflage? I am speaking again. I am repeating again. Some animals, they blend themselves according to the surroundings. For example, chameleon. What chameleon is doing? Chameleon, it changes its color to match the surroundings. Right? Some animals like tigers, zebras, grasshoppers, their body covering, they merge with the surroundings. So, what is this benefit to them? This property, this camouflaging, help them to protect themselves from enemies. Because they mix themselves with the surroundings, so it is hard for the animals for their enemies to find them, to spot them. Right? Is that clear? This property is known as camouflaging, and the animals are known as camouflaging animals. Is that clear to all? I hope this is clear. Now let us move to another adaptation, that is feeding habit. How feeding habit is different in different animals. Let us do this topic. Students, do you know the meaning of feeding habit? What is the meaning of feeding habit? Feeding habits is what an organism eats. How does it survive? Right? What is the food of that organism? That is known as the feeding habit. So today we are going to do feeding habit. Adaptation in feeding habit. You know, every organism, it needs food. Without food, no one can survive. Right? Animals, they also need food. They need food to get energy. They need food to protect themselves from diseases. They need food to build their body, to keep their body strong and healthy. Some animals, they depend on plants, while some animals, they depend on other animals for their food. Right? So, depending upon this dependency of animals, we categorize animals on the basis of their feeding habits. What we are doing? We are categorizing animals on the basis of their feeding habit. Means, what do they eat? So, the categorization is, there are herbivores, there are carnivores, there are omnivores. You had already done these in 3rd, 4th standard, right? So, what we are going to do? We are going to categorizing the animals on the basis of their feeding habits. So, what are herbivores? Animals that depend on plants only. They are known as herbivores. Animals that depend on plants only. Examples: cows, goats, giraffes, deer. Right? All plant-eating animals, they you can also say as herbivores. Now, what is the adaptation? What is the special feature in them? Why they are able to eat the plants? Number one, they have sharp incisors. You know what are incisors? Incisors are the front teeth. They have sharp incisors. These incisors, what they are doing? They cut the plant parts. They cut the plant parts. Right? What they are doing? They are helping in cutting the parts of plant. And how do they chew? They don't cook. How do they chew? They have very strong, flat molars and premolars. You know what are molars and premolars? The teeth at the back. They have flat molars and premolars that help to, for what they are helping? They are helping to grind the food. What they are doing? They are grinding the food. Right? These are the characteristics of herbivores. Okay. Now coming to carnivores. What are carnivores? Animals that eat flesh of other animals. What are carnivores? Animals that eat flesh of other animals. They are known as carnivores. Right? Now, how they are able to do this? What type of teeth do they have? They have very sharp, pointed canines. You know what are canines? The teeth next to your incisors. 2 in each jaw means 4 in your mouth. Sharp pointed canines. These sharp pointed canines, what they are doing? Tearing the flesh. Tearing the flesh. And capturing the prey. And capturing prey. Which animals have such type of teeth? Flesh-eating animals like lion, tiger, wolf. They all are carnivores. And after tearing their flesh, what they have to do? They have to chew it. For that they have strong molars and premolars. Strong molars and premolars to chew flesh and bones. Right? They have very strong molars and premolars to chew flesh and bones. Is that clear? We will repeat this again afterwards. Not only animals, they are carnivores, but there are some flesh-eating birds also. Some birds also, they eat flesh. Which birds you might be knowing, you have done in 3rd standard? They are eagles, kites, and vultures. What do they have? Eagles, kites, vultures, what do they have? They have strong, sharp and curved beaks to catch the prey, to tear the flesh of the prey, and talons. Talons you know na? What are talons? Flesh-eating birds have very sharp claws called talons. These talons, they help the bird to catch the prey. Right? Is that clear? Let me write here about the birds. कौन से हैं flesh eating birds? What I have told you now? They are kites, vultures, eagles. Remember now? इनके पास क्या होता है? They have strong, sharp and curved beak. One तो they have beak, another is talons. Talons, what are talons? Sharp and pointed claws. Claws of flesh-eating birds. Right? Is that clear? Now, coming to omnivores. Mehak, I will be asking the question in the end, beta. After the completion of the topic, I will be asking the question. Now coming to omnivores. What are omnivores? Animals that eat both plants as well as flesh. Those who can eat both plants as well as flesh. What are the examples? Human beings, humans, bears, and crows. They are the best examples, right? They can eat both plants as well as flesh. Is that clear? Now let us do this again. We are today doing the feeding habits, adaptations of animals in feeding habits. What is the meaning of feeding habits? What is the food that the organisms are eating? Different organisms have different feeding habits. Means different organisms eat different types of food. Right? So we are going to start with feeding habits. So on the basis of feeding habit, animals क्या क्या खाते हैं, उस बेस पे we can divide the animals into three categories. They are herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. Right? Which are the three categories? Herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. On the basis of feeding habits, animals are divided into three categories: herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. Right? Then what are herbivores? Plant-eating animals, they are called herbivores or herbivorous animals. Right? Plant-eating animals. You look, herb means plant. From here you can guess. Herb means plant. Right? So plant-eating animals are known as herbivores or herbivorous animals. What type of teeth do they have? They have sharp incisors. Incisors are what? They are the front teeth. These incisors, they help to cut the plant parts. Right? When they cut the plant parts, what do they have? They have flat molars and premolars that help to grind the food. Clear? Now coming to carnivores. What are carnivores? They are flesh-eating animals. They eat other animals, flesh and bones of other animals. Now, what type of teeth do they have? They have sharp and pointed canines. Why sharp? Why pointed? Because they have to tear the flesh. Right? So, they have sharp and pointed canines. Now, after tearing the flesh, how do they chew it? They have strong molars and premolars to chew the flesh and bones. Not only animals, there are birds also which can eat the flesh of other animals. Which birds are these? Flesh-eating birds. If you remember, you had done. They are kites, vultures, eagles. Right? They have strong, sharp and curved beak. You remember this type of beak you had done in third standard, like this, if you remember, right? And talons. What are talons? Talons are strong and sharp and pointed claws, like this. These are talons. If you remember, they help to catch the prey and tear the flesh of the prey. Right? Is that clear? Now coming to the last category, that is omnivores. What are omnivores? They are the organisms that can eat plants as well as flesh. Right? Examples are humans, bears, crow. Right? They have all types of teeth that are well developed, that are well suited to eat both plants as well as flesh. Clear? Apart from this, there are some small animals, small herbivores like rabbits, rats and squirrels. You know, they gnaw. What do they do? Gnaw. They eat seeds and fruit. They are known as gnawers. If you remember from third standard, you have done. What are gnawers? They bite hard on something and then they eat it. They are known as gnawers. So, they have very small and sharp front tooth to gnaw the food. Remember the rabbit? Very small tooth, sharp tooth. So, that is known as gnawing. Hope this is clear to all. Now coming to next topic. Very small part we will be doing for this. These are breathing organs. Okay? After this, we are going to start with very small part. Rest we will continue in next lecture. But very small part we have to do now. That is breathing. Shall I raise this? I am giving you 1 minute. If you want to note down, you can. Hurry up. After this, I will be raising this. Right? Hurry up, note it down. Okay. I am going to raise this now. Our next topic that we are going to start is breathing organs. Breathing organs. Students, you know, all animals, they need to breathe. What do they breathe? They breathe in oxygen. What do they breathe in? They breathe in oxygen. Why oxygen is required? This oxygen, it gets combined with the food in the body and releases energy plus carbon dioxide. Is that clear? This oxygen, it breaks the food in your body and releases energy with which you are able to do work, and carbon dioxide which you give out. This whole process is known as respiration. What do we call it? Respiration. Is that clear to all? Now, here what is essential? Taking oxygen is essential. From where do animals take oxygen? They take oxygen from their surroundings, from air, water. From where do animals take oxygen? Some animals take oxygen from air. Some animals take oxygen from water. Right? Some animals take oxygen from air. Some animals take oxygen from water. Now, different animals have different organs. Different animals have different organs to breathe. Breathe means take in oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. Right? सिर्फ इतना आज याद रखो, different animals have different organs to breathe. Right? Okay? This much only we will do today, and now in the next lecture we will be covering all the breathing organs. Now I am going to take your questions as time is going to pass very soon. Yes, students? Hands are raised. Nischay, you want to say something? Yes, beta. हाँ जी. किसमें? केनाइंस में क्या क्या था? Canines तो बेटे are teeth, right? These teeth, they help to tear the flesh of other animals, right? Canines help to tear the flesh of other animals. Okay, Nischay? Okay. Now Mehak. Mehak, it's your turn. Good morning. किसका बेटा? टैलन्स. टैलन्स बेटा जो फ्लैश इट. हाँ जी. टैलन्स का बेटा मीनिंग होता है फ्लैश ईटिंग बर्ड्स, दे हैव very strong and sharp claws to tear the flesh. Such claws are known as talons. Right? Right, Mehak? Okay. Any other thing? Gnawers. 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 Gnawers are the animals that gnaw the food. Gnawers. Gnawers. Squirrels, rabbits, they are known as gnawers. Okay. Now coming to next, Bhavya. Yes, Bhavya. Okay, no problem. Recorded lecture will be there on the school YouTube channel. Okay? बच्चे, recorded lecture will be there on the YouTube. ठीक है? You can check it from there. Okay, बेटा? Because sometimes there are connectivity problems, internet connection problems, right? Yes, good. हाँ जी, good Charan. Yes, good Charan. Good morning, good Charan. हाँ जी, good morning. किस टाइप के एनिमल्स होते हैं? व्हाट डू कैमल्स ईट? कैन यू टेल मी? दे ईट डेजर्ट प्लांट्स. Then the animals that eat plants, they are known as? You have got your answer. Okay, good Charan. Manmeet Kaur. Yes. Bache, what you have said, you are not audible to me. Speak out again. कौन से? बर्ड्स कौन से एनिमल्स होते हैं? बर्ड्स आर बर्ड्स, राइट? बच्चे आपने, if you remember the third class, so we had done some animals, they eat fruits, seeds, so they have different types of beaks. Here also I told you there are birds that eat flesh, है ना? They are known as preying birds or birds of prey, if you remember that, right? So they also eat different types of food. Some eat fruits, some eat seeds, some eat flesh, some eat insects like woodpecker from the tree trunk, right? Is that clear, Manmeet? Okay, Samya. बेयर्स, मैंने बेयर्स बोला. ह्यूमन बीइंग, बेयर्स, क्रो. ओके. What is your question? Speak again. बिल्कुल. Dog is also omnivore, right? Cat is also omnivore. There are so many animals that are omnivore. Okay, these are the few best examples which we are giving you. Okay, is that clear, Samya? Now, after Samya, there is Myra. Yes, Myra. Hurry up, beta. Good morning, Myra. No problem, beta. No problem. You can have the lecture on the YouTube channel also. Okay. Otherwise, I am going to speak again. Carnivores are the animals that depend on other animals for their food, right? To eat the flesh, they have very strong canines, pointed canines to clear the flesh, and to chew the flesh, they have strong molars and premolars. Got it? Is that clear, Myra? Okay, G. Now is the turn of Raghav. Raghav, hurry up. We are left with very little time. Yes. Let's speak again. Breathing organs. Every living organism needs to breathe, right? So what do they breathe in? Oxygen. From where do they take oxygen? They take oxygen